okay, everybody knows. Okay, you want to promote something that you're trying to do good for the community. I get that. I get that. But to use it as a crutch whenever the heat is on from some unknown entity who y'all call Judah Natsara, who none of y'all even, if none of these brothers even go into the temple science and mathematics, and they downplay it like it's nothing. But if you read Ezekiel 43 and 10, it tells you to get to know the whole outline of the temple. It says, get to know the pattern. Get to know the whole pattern so that you will be ashamed. Why does it say that? Because you can't get to know the whole pattern. That's why. You will be totally astounded and ashamed. And that's what brings humbleness. So that's the thing about the Tanakh. That's the thing about the YAHWAH. That's the thing about this walk with Yahweh, is that you can never fully figure out the whole thing because you are not Yahweh. I don't think brothers understand that. You know what I'm saying? But there's things that they're going to understand that when Dawad is here, in the way that y'all know Dawad is going to be here, y'all motherfuckers going to act right. You know what I'm saying? You know how like all these camps, all these camps like to say when YAHWAH comes back, then it's going to be war. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hardcore. But that's true. That's true. But I ain't talking about YAHWAH. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever y'all consider that. I'm talking about Dawad. And y'all know what that means. Because we ain't got no mystery involved with Dawad. You straight up read what Dawad was about in these scriptures. Open your Kings, your Chronicles, your Psalms. You know? Your Proverbs. You see what Dawad was about. Right? That's why I don't think these motherfuckers really, really, really love and respect Yahweh. Because they don't know about that severity. They should just be speaking mercy out their motherfucking mouths all the time. Mercy, 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 mercy. Right? Right? Or is it wrong? Am I wrong? Now I know that a lot of people ain't gonna view this. And a lot of people you know, I don't have following like that. You know what I mean? Which I don't even care. But the people who are supposed to hear this and supposed to get this word imprinted in them, they're going to hear it. And they're going to know that it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Now, am I saying that Judah is a saint? Nah. Because a lot of the things that, of course, could have been avoided, like that whole Amber situation, it could have been avoided. And it could have been you know, but brothers slip up. You know what I'm saying? So the fuck what? You know what I'm saying? This whole thing about Negi is a joke. Because Negi openly, how many of these people ever just literally have ever had a conversation straight with Negi and asked him about what he's doing? Not none of them. You know what I'm saying? Not none of them. Negi told me that he put all that bullshit aside and he's following Yahweh. Who am I to say that he's not doing that? I'm not that dude who, if you say, yo, JAHsh, I put everything aside and you know, I'm still learning and growing in this, but I'm trying to follow Yahweh, then so be it, man. And no, I don't care if you're a stranger or foreigner. I don't care if you're white, black, red, brown, purple. I don't care, man. If you saying you're going to follow Yahweh, I'm going to hold you to that. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because I ain't the type of person who can say, you know what, this guy ain't following Yahweh, because I know I'm filthy. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, I see my righteousness inside. I see the part of me that's not filthy. You know what? And that's the side that Yahweh chooses to shine. And I'm grateful for that. You know what? I'm grateful for that. That's the only reason why I do this. Because Yahweh allows my pure, righteous, for lack of better words, white side, the true definition of white, to shine forth. You know what I'm saying? And that's all right. You know? A lot of dudes ain't equipped to understanding how to properly judge. In social media, I'm sorry, all you Israelites out there, y'all ain't going to get the full spectrum from social media. You need to get that in your mind. You need to do your own studying. You need to come away and your social media need to be actually in the social realm, outside amongst people. You know, if you know what I mean, man. So yeah, man. I told y'all this was probably going to get a little amped up, which is all right. You know what I mean? That's what we're supposed to do out here: blow the trumpet, sound the shofar. But I guarantee you, man, I bet you none of these dudes on that Debate Talk for You program would swear on YAHAWAH that everything that they're saying is totally true. I bet you they won't. You know what I mean? JAHsh from ABT, yeah, acting like his shit don't stink, acting like he's not a Mason and he brought out the Luciferian doctrine. Jesus is the next Lucifer. Yeah, he did that. He did that. I don't know BA, but BA obviously sounds really butthurt about brothers attacking Sal's show, but it ain't about brothers attacking Sal's show. It's about this word attacking Sal's show, and it's about proving that YAHAWAH ain't a respecter of persons. You know what I'm saying? Which all of y'all are. All of y'all are. All you unbalanced motherfuckers are. You know what I'm saying? I cling to YAHAWAH, man. You know, if YAHAWAH puts it to me, you know what I'm saying, as Alahayam, that y'all got to get spoke on, then you got to get spoke on. You know, brothers going and getting lawyers over people's verbal insults. You know what I'm saying? If none of Judah's insults were true or had any kind of anything, then nobody would even react in a defensive way or anything like that, right? All they do is project their fear of what Judah could potentially do, right? All they're doing is projecting their fear. They have a fear that somehow or another Judah, by his antics and by everything that he does, so-called, is going to take them down or ruin their reputation or dirty their name. But you don't understand. That's not what you should be worried about. You should be worried about if YAHAWAH is is dirtying your name, right? And using brothers like Judah and brothers who you consider a pest, right, to do that. I've done that, right? I've had brothers like Kanalawa who I consider a pest, and he probably considers me a pest too. But that's what it is, you know, because he brings up things that make me think. You know, all right, maybe my mentality behind this needs to change, right? So, but in that, you can't let other brothers dictate your thoughts because they don't know what YAHAWAH has given you as far as talents and abilities. They don't know the kind of powers you have in Yah that Yah has given you, right? They don't know that. All they know is what they're telling you. So some brother might be like, JAHsh, man, you going off here. You doing this. You need to not do that. You need to put this into perspective. So I say, okay, I will. But do I need to do it to the full extent of what you're projecting I should do? No, because half of the talk is about you and half of the talk is for me. Because brothers are self-judgers. YAHAWAH, all praises to Yah, the Alahayam will come through you and judge you through you. And that's the first perspective that brothers don't get. Y'all want to hear the word of YAHAWAH? You want to hear the word of Yah? Just open your damn mouth. Open your mouth and listen to what comes out your mouth. And realize who is within you and who's judging you right where you are. Right? That's too much for brothers, though. That's too much for brothers. They don't like to monitor every single bit of action that they do. They're not equipped to do that. Their mind is not equipped to do that. And that's for various reasons. Various reasons. Some of it being the environment that we're brought up in, of course, is mad wicked. And some of it has to do with them just feigning ignorance because they don't want to confront issues about themselves. Do you know how many brothers on that Debate Talk for You platform have probably been molested and have probably grown up and been molested and had psyche had their psyche scarred from just interactions growing up, dealing with men probably grabbing their genitals and doing all kinds of crazy shit. I bet you a lot of them, I would say over 50%, people listen to debate shows like that for scriptures and shows to get right or to try to get right. You know what I'm saying? But the hardest thing, and there's a flip side to that. What if a lot of them brothers were predators themselves who did that to young kids and young children? You know what I'm saying? Because of the environment that they were brought up, they thought it was right. So they did it to young children. We see the same thing in what Africa Bambaataa was going through. Right? But you can charge Africa Bambaataa 90%, but that other 10%, you got to understand he had it happen to him too. You know what I'm saying? Because you get past a certain age, you're definitely aware of what you're doing. You know, unless you filled with a demon, you know what I mean, that just is using you for that. So I don't want to make this long, but I really wanted to give a perspective.